Skip it up and that up. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Rich of Review Tech USA, and Napoleon Dynamite likes to be covered in cocks. Flippin' idiot. I like cocks all over me. What do you think? Gosh. Okay, so the gameplay you're looking at is Dead Space 2. Buy it. It's amazing. Excellent survival horror game. Took the throne from Resident Evil. Really fun to play. I enjoy the hell out of the Dead Space series. You could find Dead Space 2 new for like $10 in some places. Get it now. Run. Available on PC, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3, and all three versions play just dandy. I cannot recommend this game enough. Now let's talk Microsoft's E3 2012 press conference, and I didn't think it was as horrible as other people thought, but let's talk about the highlights from it. I took some notes down. I'm not going to talk about every single thing that happened during the press conference. These are the things that interested me. Okay, so the Microsoft press conference started off with Halo 4, and I have to say, the Halo 4 demo impressed the hell out of me. Good visuals. The gameplay looks like it's paced very well. It looks fun. It looks like a good Halo game. That demo rekindled my interest in Halo 4, and that took a lot because I almost had no interest in the next installment of Halo. Splinter Cell Blacklist, albeit a multi-plat game, had great visuals. I love that whole bullet time-esque thing they had going on, and I like how they used the Kinect so you could call people over, trick them, and throw them off a ledge. Game looks good. I'm looking forward to that. They had the EA Sports Kinect voice command thing. Okay, this kind of goes for Splinter Cell Blacklist too. I mean, why can't you just use the microphone on your headset like they had voice commands, people were calling plays, so on and so forth? Okay, it's cool, but you don't need a Kinect to do that. You just need a microphone. I don't know, it just looks like they're trying to find any excuse for people to get Kinects in their home, but anyway. Gears of War Judgment had a quick CG trailer. Whatever, you couldn't tell what the game was about. They had Barrett in it. Whoopee. I mean, it's going to be a good game, but the trailer showed nothing about Gears of War Judgment. Moving on. The next thing they showed was Forza Horizon. It has night tracks. The visuals look on par with Forza Motorsport 4. It looks fun. It looks like a slight improvement over the previous installment. Beyond that, I don't know too much about it. Bing Voice Search is expanding with different languages for the Xbox 360, so if you have a Kinect and you're from a different country, now they're supporting more languages, so different areas and different regions can use Kinect and use Bing. That's a good thing. Now, this is pretty big because I know that Microsoft is really trying to make the Xbox 360 your all-around entertainment device for your living room, okay? They have new content providers. Here's a list of them. Nickelodeon, Paramount Movies, Machinima, Univision, NBA is coming to Xbox, NHL is coming to Xbox, ESPN is going to have all of their channels available on Xbox 24/7. Now, if you only care about gaming with the Xbox 360, you didn't like this, I understand, but I get what Microsoft is trying to do, and it actually kind of appeals to me too. I would love to have all these on-demand services where I could pick and choose what I want to watch at any time right on my game console, and I could use that as my cable box. Yeah, I get it. It seems like the game companies are getting away from gaming, but what they're doing is they're trying to appeal to a larger audience, and doing things like having all these different content providers work with Microsoft will make people who may not care about the Xbox want to purchase one, and that's a good thing for everybody. They had Xbox Music for the Xbox 360, Windows PC, tablets, and phones. There's going to be over 30 million music tracks. I don't really care about that. I have an MP3 player, that's how I play my music in my car, at the gym, so on and so forth. Speaking of the gym, they had Nike Plus Kinect Training. It allows you to train like pro athletes using the Kinect because it monitors your posture, everything, so on and so forth, and you can train with other people over Xbox Live. I don't really care about it again. No offense, man. Just get some free weights or go to the gym. You know, you do these things and it's just, people get them and they just collect dust on their shelves. I don't know anybody who continuously uses these Wii Fitness boards or these exercise games for the consoles. Everyone I know who got one uses it for a week and then just stops and either doesn't work out anymore or goes back to the gym. Hey, if you like it, more power to you. Most people I know don't use them, but I guess they make money somehow because they keep on making new products. The next huge announcement from Microsoft was Xbox Smart Glass, and you could use your Android phone, your iOS device, and turn it into a tablet controller, basically. For example, you could be watching a movie on a plane and just hit a button on your tablet and switch that movie over to your Xbox and then continue the movie right where you left off on your Android or iOS tablet. And what's cool is, like, the movie will be playing from your Xbox 360 on your TV. What your tablet will do is give you information about the movie and kind of give you, like, information about the plot, that what's going on as you're watching it on your TV. That was pretty cool. On top of it, they showed, I think it was Madden, and the guy was holding a tablet and was playing Madden. He was doing the plays on the tablet, once again, like if it was the Wii U gamepad and you had to do the plays on the gamepad. So that's basically what they're going after with that. They're trying to steer people away from the Wii U and keep them with Microsoft, or get more people to purchase the Xbox 360 and say, hey, you could do the same thing with our console, and all you have to do is download an app to your iOS or Android device. How well will it work out? We'll have to see. It depends on how developers embrace Xbox Smart Glass. It depends on how well the app runs on Android and iOS phones. It's all going to depend on how well it works and how many developers support it. That's the bottom line. Then they showed the new Tomb Raider. That game looks amazing. It looks like Uncharted with Lara Croft. The visuals were awesome. They had these great combat scenes where she does this brutal melee combat. Then they show her falling out of the cockpit of a plane. Then she has a parachute. The first parachute breaks. She pulls the emergency parachute and you're flying through the air. Really good looking game. I'm now psyched for the new Tomb Raider, and I could have cared less about it before. Then they showed some new exclusive IPs. The first one was Ascend New Gods. It has Xbox Live multiplayer. It kind of looks God of War-esque. It looks like an action platformer. We'll have to wait and see. I just saw the trailer. I don't know too much about it. Then they had a game called Loco Cycle. It kind of looked like something from Tron, another exclusive IP. It looks like a racing combat game, maybe. And then they had another game called Matter, which was an exclusive Kinect game. Then they showed Resident Evil 6. I have to say the gameplay did look really fun. I like this. This is big. You can now shoot and move at the same time like you can in Dead Space. I know a lot of people don't agree with that. They say that because you can't move while you're shooting, it makes the game more suspenseful. I just think it makes the controls stiff and really annoying. So I'm glad they finally improved the controls of Resident Evil. Oh yeah, the Xbox 360 is going to get RE6 DLC first. Whoopee. They then showed another Kinect game that was demonstrated by this really hot Microsoft employee called Alex Ruiz. Anyway, she showed Wrecketeer, and what you do is it's like a castle crashing game where you're trying to knock down castles and you shoot boulders at them, and then, you know, after the boulder's shot, you then aim it with your arms. It's really okay. It looked alright. It's more casual crap that I could care less about, but whatever. If it's done well, it could be fun. I'm not into Kinect. I don't really care about games like that, but if it's your bag, you may want to check it out. Now, South Park Stick of Truth is what they showed next, and it looks interesting. They made a game engine that makes the game seem like you're actually playing a South Park episode, like it actually plays like you're watching an episode on Comedy Central. The creators of South Park, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, came out and talked about the game. They're hilarious. I wish I could show footage in this video, but I can't due to copyright reasons. But interesting game. I think it's going to be an action platformer. I can't tell. We'll have to wait and see, but the footage looked pretty cool. If that's how the game's actually going to look, that's going to be awesome, man. I hope it's good because I would love an entertaining South Park video game. And of course, they had to show something like Dance Central 3. Yeah, they had Usher dancing. Oh! And last but not least, they showed off Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now, I think this game is going to be okay. I know I called it out before and bitched about it, but I like Treyarch Call of Duties more so than Infinity Ward Call of Duties, especially now since Infinity Ward is nothing more than a name. But the gameplay demo they showed sucked. The gameplay was slow-paced. I didn't like what they showed. I didn't like how the vehicles looked. The game, graphic-wise, looked pretty good, but that wasn't a good representation of their product. Hopefully, the finished version of Black Ops 2 is a hell of a lot better than that demo, because the demo looked terrible. So what did I personally think of Microsoft's E3 2012 conference? It was meh. It wasn't as horrible as people are making it. Halo 4 looks pretty damn cool. They're coming out with another Gears game. The trailer was pointless. It didn't show anything, but they're coming out with another Gears game. Forza, the new Forza looks pretty good. And I like what they're doing by bringing more entertainment options to Xbox. I think it's a good thing. You may hate it. I think it's good. And I understand why they're doing it. They're trying to expand their audience for their console. On the flip side, I think timed DLC is stupid. And yeah, I wish they had more exclusives, but honestly, Microsoft this generation Yeah, their exclusives, the few they have, sell very well, but they've been a multi-plat system. That's what made them successful this generation, and that's what's going to continue to do so even into next generation, as long as the next-gen console is easy to program for. So what's your take on Microsoft's E3 2012 conference? Did you like it? Did you think it was terrible? Or are you like me and thought the conference was adequate but nothing special? Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and the Sony E3 press conference recap is coming up next. Have a good one.